Welcome back to Cryptids and Cold Ones. I am John.
Bye!
And I'm Evan.
Alan, we are so fucked.
And I'm Kyle.
What the It's Mermaid Man from SpongeBob.
Merman!
Merman!
Mr. Merman!
It's Evan's turn this week, and he has a interesting episode we're going to go over.
Yes.
But before that, housekeeping.
Housekeeping!
Want me fluff your pillow?
We are on all the socials. You can find them in our link tree, which is in the show notes of every episode.
Add us on LinkedIn. Connect with us so we can network and do networking things
I wonder
while we're
do
influencing.
do podcasts have their own LinkedIn?
I don't know.
I feel like they might. I'm gonna make us a LinkedIn.
That'd be
You're gonna
awesome.
You're actually gonna make us a
I'm gonna make
LinkedIn.
us a LinkedIn
Yes.
right now.
Do it. Okay.
Do it.
Don't
Well-
attach me to it. In
Well,
any
Evan's
way.
telling
Do
us
it.
his yarn, spinning the yarn.
Do it.
We're gonna be on LinkedIn, networking socially, and professionally, and influencing, because we're influencers.
I still think you worry far too much.
It's my thing.
We know.
Like, there's anxiety here.
Yes, we know.
It's a ball.
We know.
I have an anxiety orb.
Yeah, an anxiety.
We know.
Oh,
What is that one called again? Those ball lightnings? Is it ball lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ball lightning.
You got, it's like zzz around you.
Anxiety orb.
Yes. Overreact immediately.
You can also reach us at our number, 989-402-4091. Call in with your stories, your sightings, your ghost stories. Was your house haunted by a ghost named Beulah when you were a child? Because mine was.
Or so he says. Or so John's dad says.
Weird stuff happened in that house.
It was a tulpa. Oh,
Good stuff?
let's get into this. You want me to open it?
Yes.
Oh, that
I
was
drank a beer.
silence.
I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh, no.
5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
Lesser head tilt from John, but still.
It's good.
I can tell John's rating right now.
I'm looking at it too.
3.75.
I was going to say 3.5.
Oh.
You were very close.
Yeah, no, the first one was definitely,
The last episode.
it was a hard act to follow. To
Yeah,
be
well,
fair.
like the last episode, I saw John's reaction. It was a 45-degree head tilt, the eyes raised. This one was lesser, like probably like a 25-degree lesser eye raise. So that's
Let's
why I went
see.
down.
So it's Ferndale Project, and it's blueberry a la mode fruited sour ale,
Wow.
6% ABV. This is the Ferndale Project, the experimental flavor lab of Eastern Market Brewing Co. Small batch beers for the flavor curious, brewed in live outside the lines.
I like the way you describe it. This beer will punch you in the face. That's how you talk.
I know. Proudly
Sunday. Coming soon to Monster Jam.
proudly crafted for the flavor curious. This sour that burst with bright blueberry floats into soft vanilla wafer
Jesus.
and
We just
settles
lost all our viewers.
into silky milk sugar sweetness. It's like a liquid berry pie,
Oh my God.
vibrant, comforting, and full of charm.
I know the outro sound.
Made in Michigan. Sunday,
Brother, this guy stinks.
Clip that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
Solid 4.
Yeah.
It just, meh. I don't really get much of anything out of it. I was expecting more of the blueberry flavor. I was
I think-
expecting more sour. It's
Give
not
it,
bad.
Give it another sip. I get the blueberry
I've
up
already-
front.
I've already drinking a quarter of it.
Excuse me, sorry, John's dad. I like the little angry looking fucking bird on the can though. Like, look at it. It looks angry.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are you eating my pie? Anyway,
Angry fat bird.
angry fat bird. It's like the Eric Cartman of birds.
The Angry Bird sound.
Ah. So, tonight, gentlemen,
Ooh.
we will be discussing mermaids.
Tonight only. Are you gonna do it in that voice too? Like you just said, like tonight only, mermaids.
I'll leave.
They swim. They're part man.
They're part fish.
They're part maids. They clean and they swim. I don't know.
So, not the whimsical ginger mermaids like in the Disney movies.
Like redheaded or ginger, as in their attitude. Gingerly.
Like Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Which Ariel?
In The Little Mermaid. Not. Oh, I see what you're saying.
What are you saying?
The one in the cartoon.
Oh, okay.
The correct one.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about something a little different and straight out of Ojibwe lore. So, I recently found myself in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Just so all of our listeners know, Upper Peninsula is best peninsula.
It is.
And while that area is well known for being a Bigfoot hotspot, and there's all sorts of Bigfoot memorabilia everywhere you go up there. Something else caught my eye. There's a whole bunch of mermaid related stuff.
I thought he was going to say it was the pasty stand.
No, I do have a sticker. I didn't put it on my computer yet. It just has a Bigfoot eating a pasty, and it says, "It's pasty time."
Oh, jeez.
I had to buy it.
That's the weirdest.
It's going on my. You know it's a Evan sticker.
I would love a T-shirt like that.
I know I would too.
Pasty time.
Yeah. But
Oh.
anyway, so there's all this mermaid related crap. And a lot of it's pink. So my daughter is like gravitating directly to it.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you seeing merchandise when you're
Yeah,
up there
like-
everywhere? Like they have
Like
it,
the Bigfoot stuff. And
Yeah.
then there's mermaid stuff too.
Oh.
All over the place. And nothing was clicking. And then eventually I remembered that there's like the indigenous people around the Great Lakes
Right.
had stories about the merfolk. And I started doing some research into it while I was up there. And I was like, I'm going to turn this into a show. I will say there's not a lot of recent stories. I did look for recent stories. But I found a really particularly famous account by a gentleman by the name of Venet Saint Germain. And his experience took place in good old 1782.
Not too long ago.
No, not too long ago at all. Saint Germain was a fur trader for the Northwest Company. So not only was he a European, he was a French European.
Oh,
Ha,
charcuterie,
Charcuterie
fromage,
and fromage and maple syrup.
gonorrhea,
Chlamydia.
chlamydia.
So French European, that's 2 strikes against him. Anyway, Saint Germain was traveling by water, and he had his sighting on May 3rd, 1782, near Pie Island. So actually, Blueberry a la mode does connect here.
Oh,
It's a small island located between Isle Royale and the Canadian shoreline of Lake Superior, aka the big lake they call Gitchigumi for you
Yep.
Gordon Lightfoot fans out there.
You know what? I have a T-shirt about the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Really?
I got that from my cousin.
No way.
I didn't even see what shirt you got, John.
I got him a Bigfoot shirt.
Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
Yeah, it's
That's
Bigfoot doing
yeah.
the peace sign.
Yep. Dig it.
But no, the Gordon Lightfoot thing. I actually heard you talking smack about me on the show while I was absent about taking the children to historical sites. I caught that. I got you a T-shirt from a historical site. It was a museum, Kyle.
But it wasn't actually. We actually said sweet things after.
I know
that.
you did. I was just I caught that talking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, your kids are gonna be cultured. We get it. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you want what's best for them. Whatever.
Sorry that I didn't take him to monster truck rallies.
Been a lot
Carnival.
cooler if you did.
We're going to a carnival tonight.
Can you imagine me taking my children to a carnival?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I take them to do fun stuff. It's just, I don't know, different. You know, it's kind of like my dad. My dad never took me to a carnival.
Yeah, I get it though.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to carnival nowadays.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Not especially on a cruise ship.
No.
Anyways.
So anyway, the story caused quite a stir. You know, Saint Germain's story.
Stirrings.
Many stirrings. Monsieur Saint Germain ended up speaking of the happening under oath to two judges in Montreal. I dug up an excerpt of the transcript from the National Museum of the Great Lakes, which states the following. Appeared before us judges of the Court of the King's Bench for the District of Montreal, Vincent Vennet Saint Germain, Esquire, of Rependingty, merchant and voyager, who being sworn by the holy evangelist saith that in the year 1782, on the 3rd of May, when on his return from Michilimackinac,
I assume that's the fort.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
From the Grand Portage, he arrived at the mouth of the Isle Pat Pie Island near Fort William, Lake Superior, where he formed his encampment to stop for the night. That a little before sunset, the evening being clear and serene, deponent was returning from setting his nets and reaching his encampment a short time after the sun went down. That on disembarking, the deponent happened to turn towards the lake, when he observed about 1 3/4 of an acre distant from the bank where he stood, an animal in the water, which appeared to him to have an upper part of its body above the waist formed exactly like a human being. It had half of its body out of the water, and the novelty of so extraordinary a spectacle excited his attention and led him to examine it carefully. That the body of the animal seemed to him about the size that of a 7 or 8 year old child. With one of its arms extended and elevated in the air, the hand appeared to be composed of fingers exactly similar to those of a man, and the right arm was kept in an elevated position, while the left seemed to rest upon the hip. But the deponent did not see the latter, it being kept under the water.
How did he have his hand again? The mermaid?
I'm not gonna do that.
No, I was just asking for a description. It was so he had one hand up and the other on his hip.
Yep.
You said,
Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm not gonna do that. No, I was just curious.
Not falling for that again.
I'm trying to picture it.
You're trying to get me to do something that's gonna get
No.
me canceled, Kyle.
You were probably waving.
The opponent distinctly saw the features of the countenance, which bore an exact resemblance to those of a human face. The eyes were extremely brilliant, the nose small but handsomely shaped, the mouth proportionate to the rest of the face, the complexion of a brownish hue, the ears well formed and corresponding to the other parts of the figure. The animal looked the deponent in the face with an aspect indicating uneasiness, but at the same time with a mixture of curiosity. And the deponent, along with 3 other men who were with him at the time, and an old Indian woman to whom he had given passage in his canoe, attentively examined the animal from the space of 3 or 4 minutes. An animal similar to which the deponent described had been seen by another voyageur on another occasion when passing from Pat to Tanare Island. The deponent thinks the frequent appearances of this extraordinary animal in the spot has given rise to the superstitious belief among the Indians that the god of the waters is fixed upon this for his residence, and further the deponent saith not. Sworn before us 13th November 1812. Signed Venet Saint Germain. And then it has the signatures of the 2 judges who he swore this before.
That's cool.
So basically, dude saw this and he was talking about it so much that it caused all these people to question it, and he had to go to, to this court and swear it before a
Look,
judge.
I'm not crazy.
It's kind of wild. And this was back...
Sounds like a divorce court.
No comment. So anyway, Saint Germain described this mermaid or merman,
Merperson.
merfolk,
It's merman. Merman.
as having the face of a small human being. Its eyes were described as brilliant. There's more in-depth stuff than this direct, I guess, deposition. Its nose was small but strong in shape. Ears were noticeable and well formed, with a mouth proportionate to the overall size of its head. The small creature skin was described as a brownish hue. It did not have long or flowing hair, but its body was covered in a woolly substance that was like an inch long, grayish black in color. And the official court document describes the hair as being similar to that which grows on the heads of people from Africa. I'm not going to use the word that it was used in the old-timey language, though. According to writings on the Pine Barren Institute.
Hey, is that New Jersey?
Yeah, actually. Saint Germain. You're really taken to this cryptid stuff. I just have to say.
No, my favorite cryptid thus far has been the Jersey Devil. Like,
yeah,
everyone's got their little favorite, I want a plushie toy of him. You know, like he's my little mascot. Like,
well, maybe you'll get one for Christmas.
There you go. Yule.
For Yule. Saint Germain and the strange water creature continued to stare at each other without moving. Their curiosity towards one another had them locked into place as a means to take everything that they could in regarding their subject of focus. At this moment, neither man nor merman was on a higher level than the other. They were equal subjects on a level playing field that was dedicated to understanding one another. That all changed, however, when the additional members of Saint Germain's party proceeded towards the shoreline and took sight of the strange being in the water. Guess what Saint Germain decided to do? Anyway, I started blasting. When the 3 men approached the deeply focused voyageur, it was as if he had snapped out of the trance. The desire to understand what he was looking at was replaced by a strong impulse to shoot the creature by any means necessary. So in order to carry out that impromptu act, Saint Germain rushed for his gun, as quick as a flash, and turned back towards the water to take aim, with the experience and skill that only comes to those who've been hardened by the unforgiving wilderness.
He's doing the ad again, the ad voice.
I know, I had to. Saint Germain raised his weapon, planted his feet on the uneven ground beneath him, and steadied his hand to pull the trigger. But one thing he had not accounted for in this haphazard plan to shoot the aquatic being was the old woman whom he had allowed to accompany his party on the trip across the water. The old woman who had lived her entire life along the banks of this dangerous body of water. The old woman who had grown up hearing stories and legends of magical beings who called this respected place their home. The old woman who knew exactly what that mysterious creature was and what would happen if the trigger were pulled.
Hmm.
Without, I know I
This
had
is
to.
getting harrowing.
I know. Without hesitation, the old Ojibwe woman dashed towards Saint Germain, grabbed him by his clothing, and pulled him towards the ground. A scuffle ensued along the water's edge, in which the woman attempted to remove the gun from the woodsman's grip in order to protect the creature in the water. Unwilling to let go of his weapon, Saint Germain removed himself from the hands of the old woman and jumped back up to his feet. But unfortunately for her, and luckily for the creature, the mysterious being had sunk back below the surface of the water and disappeared from view. Furious at what had just occurred, Saint Germain approached the old woman and demanded she explain herself for what just took place. So, after rising to her feet once again, the old woman dusted the sand off her clothing and began to tell the voyageur everything he wanted to know. The old woman explained that the creature he had so casually decided he should shoot in the face was known throughout the area as the god of the waters. This mythical being in Ojibwe language is known as mermaid, a type of water spirit or manitou that is believed to be somewhat of a cross between the classic depictions of merfolk and sirens. Merfolk being peaceful, sirens being dangerous. They are said to possess childlike bodies, but with adult features, and occasionally are seen covered in some sort of strange-looking hair. Ojibwe legends call these mermaids that live within the rocky crevices and caves surrounding Lake Superior. So, maybe this Saint Germain dude wasn't half that bad. I mean, I know he's Canadian and French, but the first thing he does when he encounters an unknown creature is instinctively decide to put a cap in it.
Yeah.
That's
well,
pretty
what do we do
American.
when
That's
we
pretty
see Bigfoot?
Yeah, you put a cap in it.
We got a plan.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you always keep that MF thing on you.
Exactly. Hashtag so anyway I started blasting. So this leads to some research on my end about the Ojibwe lore of the Memegwishi and
Wishy.
and the Nabawaywook. Now, I'm probably absolutely,
You sounded like the Buckless Youper the way you just tried saying that.
yeah, I know. I don't know a lot about Ojibwe culture, but the area I was in just so happened to have the Museum of Ojibwe Culture in St. Ignace.
That's
So
when you texted us and said, I think I'm going to do an episode about mermaids.
yeah, and you're like, what the fuck?
But not exactly.
It was pretty much what you said. So I started asking questions
Yeah.
of the only Ojibwe person I had access to.
This was at the.
This was at the Cultural Museum.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, you look like a native folk. Tell me of your lore.
What did you trade him for wisdom?
Firewater. That is bad. I apologize.
Wisdom from the creator.
So, from what I can tell and what I've been told, the Memegwishi and Nabawaywook are two different things, but can be used interchangeably. Sometimes it's weird. Like some of this stuff when you're talking about lore and stuff like that, some of this stuff doesn't necessarily translate directly. So Meme Gushi are said to be these little people, and the Nabawe Nawuk uh, are specifically water spirits. So basically, the Meme Gushi are tricksters that like to mess with the Ojibwe, and the Nabawenuk are similar to specifically water spirits or mermaids. You apparently don't want to kill either of them because it's bad luck, and sometimes they will attempt to attack or kill you. And the mermaids, or rather mermen, will drown you.
I think cultures just invent cryptids sometimes to blame it on something else. Like we like modern days, like gremlins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it was a gremlin.
Well, that was more of like a World War II.
Oh yeah, that was
thing.
definitely. But I mean, like that's more of a modern day. Like
Yeah.
back in the Ojibwe,
Yeah,
you're basically doing the Ojibwe gremlin,
exactly.
water gremlin.
But these things are basically a lot different from Ariel and the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Um,
Which one?
what?
Huh?
So before we go any further, what kind of weapon would you guys use to put a cap in that thing?
Oh, give me a minute.
Oh, I would probably use. I'd probably use my 308.
Yeah,
Poseidon's trident.
you're closer to what I said.
Harpoon gun.
I was thinking spear
With a
gun. I've been looking into spear guns a lot recently
Why?
because the Michigan DNR recently opened up spearfishing in the Great Lakes,
No way.
and I think it would be a good time.
That
Maybe
would be
the
cool.
gang should go spearfishing.
Yeah, this is-
We could go spearfishing for walleye right in the bay.
that'd be cool.
They actually have charters. I've looked it up. If you guys are willing to spend about $100, we can all go spearfishing together.
Give us $100, $300. We'll cast it. We'll
Yeah.
cast it.
We'll do the
Literally and
cast.
figuratively.
Yeah. So,
Ugh.
side note, guys, this is another fun one that kind of made me think about this. Back before I had kids and I had disposable income, I was looking at the Rock Island auction house, and there was a WW Greener light harpoon gun for sale. And I almost bought it. It ended up going for 3,500. I maxed out my bid at 2,000. So I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying it though. Have you guys have both seen Jaws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It was the gun that Quint used in that movie.
Oh.
It's based on a Martini Henry action, and it takes 38 special blanks
Oh, does it?
to propel the harpoon. And it was marketed in the 50s and 60s for big game fishing.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You basically shot sharks with that shit.
I wonder how much it went for.
3,500.
Oh, it went 35.
I'm so pissed that I didn't actually put the money in because I did have it at that time. And I thought it would be cool as hell to own one. So that was an interesting tangent that came up in my head while I was writing this, and I wrote it down so I could share it with you guys.
Good.
It's like time travel ADHD rant. Because that came into my head while I was on vacation, and I have shared it with you today. So let's get into this a little bit. We haven't had a whole bunch of mermaid sightings lately, so I'm not totally convinced they exist. So what could it be if it was a misidentified animal? I mean,
Are you asking me?
yeah, do you think it could be a misidentified animal?
I think back then, well, up there in was it Superior?
Yeah.
I don't think they didn't have manatees up there. They didn't have water cow.
The sea
Type
cow.
animals. I don't know. I think the whole not that particular story is totally different than what I was thinking it would be. That's like a full on human they
Yeah,
saw,
which-
or not full on, half on human, I should say.
Yeah.
But like my theory was like I always thought mermaids were like, you know,
Merman.
where horny sailors getting to shore and finding manatees sunning themselves and doing the Lord's work. Or back in the day in mythology, Poseidon went a little sideways and started having fun with the fish, and that's how
That's how.
that's my little sick twisted mind goes with that. But man,
Honestly, I have a hard time seeing Saint Germain, who's a fur trader, misidentifying
that is true.
local animal.
That is true.
He had to have known what the animals were.
Well, you're literally you
Livelihood.
don't live in a house, or you're living in a canoe and a tent, and you live outside, so you know what an animal is.
And the local woman would have.
That was a native woman,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
she would have known what all the local animals.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the water spirit. I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of my perspective on that. I did look up the differences between what the Meme. Let me see. It's actually got it pronounced here. Meme Guishi. They're rock fishers are, and it's the Algonquin tribes told stories about the Meme Guishi, or little people that dwelled in the caves behind waterfalls or in rock faces along the shore. Notorious for their fondness of fresh fish, the Meme Guishi would make daring raids on the nets of nearby tribes, escaping pursuit if spotted by disappearing canoe and all into nearby rocks or cliff faces where they could not be followed. The Meme Guishi considered themselves spirit brothers and sisters of the tribes that once inhabited the northeastern coastal area of America. So they also had a reputation for possessing strong medicine, which sometimes prompted mortal shamans to exert their own power to pass through the rocks that protected the Meme Guishi encampment. Those who were brave and determined enough to succeed, and those who brought gifts of tobacco or fresh fish, were rewarded for their courage with small stones imbued with medicine. So, from what I understand, they're basically tricksters that were stealing the fish and had that good medicine. So, interesting stuff. And then the Nabawak, I don't even know how to say it.
Don't even say the N word. Like, just
the N one.
Yeah, there you go.
So that one was more of a water god. That's almost what it directly transcribes to, and that's what that Ojibwe woman thought it was.
Okay.
It's just interesting. And it's also said that if you harm or treat one poorly, there'll be problems for you. And after that experience where the voyageur, Saint Germain, failed to shoot it, there was 3 days of hard storms, and they were unable to break camp and return because of that. And the Ojibwe woman basically said that's what you get for trying to shoot in face.
I find it hard to believe that one asshole's action control the whole entire weather of the northern Michigan, the UP.
Yeah,
come on now, one dirty Frenchman.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Now the French control the weather. I thought it was. Never mind.
I thought it was DARPA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the story. I don't know. I don't know what we got time here. Hopefully, I didn't go too short a time there.
I have a comment.
It has only been 5 minutes.
Oh God!
And it feels like it's been 45.
You didn't like my story.
Did you get that one?
Yeah.
No, it's more of an intrusive thought about the natives that live in the land, in modern day land now. You know how they when they offer like like a great spirit, when they see it, they offer oftentimes tobacco.
Yeah.
What if you're a non-smoker? Do you have? Is it like required as being a native person to always carry tobacco everywhere? Is that like
I think in modern times they accept vapes.
yeah, like modern time? Oh, Great Buffalo Spirit! Here's a cherry cheesecake vape. Oh my God, that's a good man. You're good. You got some
Oh.
good ones tonight.
Yeah. I'm thinking about
Uh,
Oh man. I don't know. But in all honesty, I going to that cultural center was really neat.
was that where you saw like a lot of like, not inside the like the gift shop? Was that like where you saw like some
No,
of
it wasn't in the-
so
that-
it was in the cultural center they had mermaid
no,
stuff?
they didn't. They didn't
They-
have anything like knick-knacky in that gift shop.
So you spoke to him and he
Yeah.
offered up, and then that's where you started your deep dive. And
Well, I had kind of started the deep dive before it because I was aware.
yeah,
I had read the story of Saint Germain prior to going there,
uh-huh.
and that wasn't a planned stop on the trip. It was across the street from somewhere we were going. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. You had time, and you.
and I was like, "Hey, babe, I need to go talk to the natives." She's like, "What for?" I'm like, "It's related to the podcast. I'll be 15,
Things that you
20."
don't normally say in 2026.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Just go with it. You guys go play on the beach, swing on those swings.
Just let it happen.
I'll be back 15, 20 minutes." She's like, "I hope you don't offend the natives." And I'm like, "I'm not. I'm going to go there and be very, very respectful. I have questions, and I feel like they won't share with me unless I'm super respectful."
Shh, kitten. Evan has to talk to the natives.
It would have been worse if I went into a casino up there and I was like, "Hello, tell me about your lore."
Tell me about your lore.
Sir, I'm not even native.
Yeah.
I just work here.
Yeah. He's like the security.
Yeah.
Some kid who's like he's ready for take a break to hit a cheesecake vape.
Yeah, he's a ginger.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, yeah. So
So it was a good vacation, I take
it
it.
was a good vacation, and I specifically went and talked to the natives for the podcast.
But it was wholesome and educational.
It was.
It sounded like it looked like fun too.
Yeah, we had a good time. The children enjoyed themselves.
Great success.
Yes. So, John, do you have any questions about my experiences with the natives?
I don't.
Okay.
I would just like to say that it's never too late to escape into a lake and pretend like you're half fish.
Good night, folks. It's
night.
been real.
This beer will punch you in the face. That's how you talk.
I know. Proudly.
Sunday. Coming soon to Monster Jam.